According to New Brunswick, Canada, poverty is defined as a lack of money to cover basic requirements such as food, clothes, and shelter. On the other hand, poverty is much more than just not having enough money. Unemployment is one of the causes of poverty in Malaysia. Many individuals live in poverty because they cannot find job that pays a living wage or a field of employment that suits fresh graduates. According to the New Straits Times, the Ministry of Higher Education said that a quarter of all graduates in 2012 did not find job at the time of graduation. In addition, the World Bank found that nearly 1/5 of degree holders under the age of 25 were jobless in 2012. Here, it can be said that the job opportunities offered do not match what the fresh graduate wants to work. It causes them to choose in jobs by looking at the wage and scope of work that suits them. According to Shako et al. 2020, lack of job opportunities and rural poverty encourage productive youth to seek career mobility or migrate to bigger cities. The phenomena of active young groups migration from rural to urban areas in pursuit of career possibilities is not new.
In the Journal of Factors Influencing Unemployment Among Fresh Graduates in Malaysia, in Klang Valley, Malaysia, the researcher has highlighted a few of factors influencing unemployment, which are the first one is because the graduates does not have extra skills that will help them in the interview or in the job searching. The second one is because the graduates also does not always. In the Journal of Factors Influencing Unemployment Among Fresh Graduates, a case study in Klang Valley, Malaysia, the researcher has highlighted a few factors that influence unemployment among fresh graduates. So the first one is because, as according to the researcher, having good grades does not always guarantee job opportunity, but having extra skills does. Next, the researcher highlighted that one of the factors is also because the graduates demanding about a higher salary or higher pay. The third one is because the graduates does not prepared for the interview, or the last one because they are too choosy about the company or job that was offered to them. To summarize this, Ken Roberts, in his opportunity structure theory, argues that sociological factors predetermine the occupational choices. So Robert in fact sees our environment detecting us the opportunity we have. So the environment is constantly detecting our every move because people are naturally submitting to the environments. For example, in Malaysia, the public has always turned to governments for solutions. So Roberts went out to set out that careers are not about choosing a future, because that is a myth for him, but it is about adjusting yourself to the available opportunities. This means that the people must adjust themselves to the environment. The environment currently is not offering many job opportunities because they are recovering from the COVID-19 pandemic. So thus, there is not enough job opportunities. The people need to create job opportunities for themselves so that they can survive and not live in poverty.
Based on the journal that we have chosen, we can analyze that graduates need to be brave to create their own job opportunities instead of just looking for a job. The journal states that graduates have to compete to get jobs and depend on the capacity of being employed by market conditions. Low demand for labor can lead to high poverty. In my opinion, to prevent this issue from happening, graduates can create their own job opportunity. They can try to improve themselves by follow a government training program that has been provided for unemployed graduates to improve other skills apart from their field of study. For example, the training program is the Graduate Career Accelerated Program, GCAP.
Second, decision-making and solution is private sector create a job opportunity through online website. The journal states that the factor of unemployment that leads to poverty is mismatching between existing jobs and workers based on job mobility. In my opinion, private sector should play their role and grab a chance to gain a profit by creating a job opportunity through online website. For example, the Federation of Malaysian Manufacturers and SME Association of Malaysia work together to curb this unemployment issue. So the Malaysian citizen, especially graduates that looking for a job opportunities, can register at My Future Jobs, JobStreet, My Kerja website and so on. They can choose whatever jobs that matches their scope of jobs. Okay, so the next decision making and solution is promote job opportunities in the field of skilled workers. The journal state that the graduates lack of suitable skill and qualification by the industry, like construction, manufacturers, and oil and gas. This issue can be curbed by promoting job opportunities in the field of skilled workers. The Master Builders Association Malaysia welcomed the Technical and Vocational Education and Training Program, which is TVET. By this TVET program, many local talent will join and get involved. Indirectly, job opportunities also will be offered to them as it is highly requested nowadays.
Lastly, the journal also state that graduates are influenced by the market condition that affect the capacity of the job opportunities. Low job opportunities can occur due to the economic decline or policy changes. They can also lead to the increase of the poverty. I agree with this statement because job opportunities are important to determine if a graduate can get a job or not. Government have made many initiatives in creating the job opportunity. For example, the Malaysia Family Work Guarantee Program, which supports the goal of reducing the country's unemployment rate by creating 600,000 job opportunities.
What I have learned through this discussion is fresh graduates need to be independent. According to the Department of Statistics Malaysia Officer Portal, it stated that the number of graduates in Malaysia in 2020 was 5.36 million person, and can be said all fresh graduates that graduated on that year are finding a job in their area of study. For your information, government have provided a few programs that might help fresh graduates to develop a few skills and experience in the workplace environment. For example, My Future Job, My Step, SPA, or currently we call SPA9, and many more. However, there is only small count of fresh graduates who pass the interview. Staying from the Malaysian Citizen Petition and comment left on the SPA8 Twitter account is show not even half of fresh graduates apply for the program are accepted, which show the opportunity given by the government are too limited. Hence, instead of waiting for the government offer, the graduation need to create the job opportunity themselves. Before or after graduated, they could participate any skill programs that organized by any private organization. For example, program Excellent Excel, how to improve your soft skill and interpersonal skill, saving skill, repairing skill, which aside from experience and knowledge, they also may get certificate that is useful for their job interview. Through joining the program or bengkel, they also can open their own workshop or business. Nowadays, people can see a lot of fresh graduates who open new business like automobile business, food strip, sew clothes, and repair and conditioner, and so on. Even without getting an offer from any government or private company, fresh graduates still get jobs that they create themselves using their own effort.
Hi, my name is Nazatul Karinisa. So, another value that I learned from the discussion is that graduates should develop interpersonal and soft skills. As mentioned in previous point, every year about more than 5 million fresh graduates are graduating in Malaysia University, and they are all fishing for job opportunity offered by government, which are very limited. According to Hari Haran, he said that widening gap between what the institutions of learning produce and what industry expect in terms of technical and soft skills had led to more unemployment challenges. During 3 or 4 years in a university, students should develop the interpersonal and soft skills as much as they can by active in club, handle a program, join an event, and also try a job experience.
Lastly, graduates need to get entrepreneurship skills. Graduates need to see the importance of entrepreneurship skills because it opens path for career advancement. Graduates need to make themselves more marketable and equip themselves with multiple skills that are not confined to their area of study. That's all from me. Thank you.